Let's try 7 days a week.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. You live at the Steelmatic Network with G Honda, episode 28, week 8, Monday night matchup versus the Giants. Monday night matchup versus the Giants. How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing out there? Like, share, subscribe, hit that cash app, Steelmatic001, Steelmatic001. I appreciate y'all being here with me today. Appreciate y'all being here with me today on this lovely, beautiful on this lovely, beautiful Friday, TGIF, man. Appreciate all y'all being here today. Like, share, subscribe, hit that cash app, Steelmatic001, Steelmatic001. Appreciate y'all being in here today. Appreciate y'all being in here today. My Steelers sitting at 5-2. Got another primetime marquee matchup Monday night where all the stars come out, all the creatures come out. Of course, they come out of the Acrisure Stadium. Why? Because the Real America's team is playing the Steelers and the Giants. Another team we got to leave in the Allegheny with the Jets from New York because it ain't no JFK or no LaGuardia for them. They gotta land in Allegheny. They ain't got no choice. They ain't got no choice. But on the serious note, we're gonna get into that, of course, that Thursday night matchup, the Vikings and the Rams. We're gonna get into that matchup. We're gonna talk about some of the woes and miscues the Steelers have before the bye. But of course, we're going to dive into the Monday night matchup, the primetime matchup, what everybody's looking at, right? What everybody gets up for, what everybody wakes up early for. We're definitely going to get into that indeed. Like, share, subscribe, hit that cash app, Steelmatic001, Steelmatic001. Man, appreciate y'all being here today. How y'all week going? How y'all week going? Appreciate y'all being here today. Appreciate y'all being in here today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to the evacuees and the storm victims of storms Milton and Helene. I know Helene took place here in North Carolina. A lot of people in Asheville and the Boone area were affected heavily. A lot of people lost their homes. They're still working to construct consistent power and consistent water flow in the area. If your home was affected, if you lost a loved one, or if you're needing financial assistance in any way, please don't hesitate to contact FEMA.gov, FEMA.gov, and disasterassistance.gov. That's why we pay our federal tax dollars for the disaster recovery and storm relief. For situations like this, individuals, my heart goes out in prayers and thoughts to those who have lost everything, those who have lost family members, and my heart, thoughts, and prayers goes out to you. But if you're needing assistance, please contact disasterrelief.gov, FEMA.com. Absolutely, absolutely. Shout out Rose. Rose, how you doing today? The beautiful, lovely Rose. Rose, how you doing today? How you doing today, Rose? Yeah, Rose. Actually, I did. I'm working. Like I said, I'm working on the many of things. Merch. You know, I'm working on the many of things, Rose. Honestly, I really am. I'm working on the many of things. It's just one of the things I'm dabbling in and working on. Um, but first and foremost, got to get past that 500 sub marker, and that way I could get more, get the whole ship flowing in. Right now I'm in a canoe. I'm in a canoe right now, if you will. But I to get the ship rolling, gotta get past that $500 marker. Mm-hmm. What you got? I lost $100 in your wallet. Nah, I don't think you lost $100 in my wallet, Rose. I don't think I didn't see nothing in PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, or Cash App from you, Rose. So nah, that's a mistake. That's an error. But nah, I appreciate you being here, Rose. I appreciate you being here, Rose, on this Friday, man. How your Friday going, Rose? Let me know. How your Friday going? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here. I know it's Friday. I know it's busy. A lot of people got, kids got football. I know Mr. Williams, his son played football. I know they probably got a game tonight. And, Friday night lights. I know all about it. I know all about it. Friday night football games, whether you're home and away, you traveling with the team, traveling with the kids, with soccer practice, getting off. A lot of people probably still in carpool, truth be told. I know Jay Walker. I know she's stuck in traffic right about now. I got a message from her. But yeah, man, definitely, man, I appreciate all y'all, the replay gang. I appreciate all the support. This show don't happen without y'all. Truly. Truly. What you got, Rose? Just woke up from my nap. Got to figure out what I'm about to eat. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I was gonna make me some stir fried rice and stir fried veggie. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I skipped lunch, brunch, and breakfast. Mm-hmm. Yep. But it's all good because we gonna get to that. It's Friday night, and we gonna get to that because we got the Steelers on Monday night. Friday night. Build up that anticipation, and yeah. Oh man. So let's hop into it. Let's hop into it. That Thursday night matchup with the Vikings and the Rams in LA. The Vikings and the Rams in LA, where Minnesota, they go play Matt Stafford and company. Matt Stafford, he went 25 for 34 on 279 yards passing with 4 TDs, 1 INT. Right. Williams, he had 23 carries for 97 yards. Also, Nakua, he had 7 receptions for 106 receiving. Robinson had 2 receiving touchdowns just on 2 receptions for 35 yards. Vikings tried to storm. Vikings tried to storm back with Sam Darnold and company. Sam Darnold went 18 for 25 on 240 yards passing with 2 passing touchdowns. Justin Jefferson added 8 receptions for 115 yards. Oliver receptions for 30 yards will run one receiving touchdown, and Sherfield Sr. had one receiving touchdown. But the Vikings couldn't do enough as the Rams pulled away in LA at home, 30-20. Rams beat the Vikings 30-20. Yep. Yeah, y'all hit that like button coming in. Hit that like button coming in. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that cash app. Steelmatic 001. Steelmatic 001. What you got, Rose? I was for sure your string was gonna be lagging. It's rainy. Nah, it ain't rain over here. All sunny skies over here. All fair. Anytime we get any, we're here coastal. So that's not a problem. You know, y'all or anybody else have if you're not coastal, if you're not, of course, if that coastal air hitting your cell towers, I know you just said your signal's probably going crazy, whatnot. But not all fair over here today. Thankfully, all fair over here today. So let's get into that Monday night matchup. We got those Giants. We got those Giants that we got to leave in the Allegheny. We have to leave them in the Allegheny. It's only right because we left the Jets in the Allegheny. I told them, I tried to tell them, I got the emails, I got the texts all day. I was like, yeah, we got to leave. It's only right. We got to put y'all Giants in the Allegheny because put the Jets there. LaGuardia was closed, JFK was closed. You know what I'm saying? So we had to land them in the river. I told Walker and Gav, don't go fishing in the Allegheny. If you're gonna go fishing somewhere in the country where backwoods where you from. Don't go fishing in the Allegheny because it's filled with rocket fuel. It's flammable. It's toxic. But nah, man, all things serious. Giants, they gonna come to play prime time. They don't come to play prime time Monday night, because when those Monday night lights come on, everybody come to play. Don't regardless of record, regardless of status, it don't matter. Daniel Jones in that defense, they're gonna play. They actually got high rated, they got some high rated defenders. And not only that, two of the most dangerous defenders in the league, Dexter Lawrence, he's number one in sacks with 9 sacks. Brian Burns has 4 sacks on the season. So those two dangerous guys that rush in the O-line got to keep an eye on all night because, they're going to look to track Russell, rolling out and his cadences, his tendencies, and what he tends to do on a regular basis. But, I know that leg is still hampering him. I know because the Jets tried to blitz him all night, but rightfully so, the O-line actually did a decent job. They did a decent job. I must say hats off to them. Salute to our offensive line. They did a very decent job with containing that Jets defense, which is, a very sturdy defense. All things considered, they did a very good job, and Russ did a good job on this performance play as well. But Giants defense definitely going to come Monday night. They're going to be competitive. They're going to look to, as usual, as anybody playing the Steelers, make a statement. And in as much, come for some redemption of some sort. They're currently sitting at 2-5. They're looking for a pivotal game to turn it around. And this one before our bye week, we can't be too lax. We can't sleep on them in no degree because that happened to us a time or two, and we've bitten the bitter end of it, I must say. So that defense is definitely going to come to play. Giants offense. So the offense haven't been too productive thus far. Daniel Jones, a Duke member. Shout out to Daniel Jones, a Duke member, completing just over 60% of his passes, and of which, not the best QBR, but definitely completing 60% of his passes, 1,400 over 1,400 yards passing, just 6 touchdowns, but 4 INTs. That's not a great ratio at all. Daniel Jones, you gotta do better, bro. You gotta do better. Been sacked 21 times. So for the steel curtain, you know what that means. That's a sack lunch. Sorry, Daniel Jones, but you gotta get got, bro. Sorry, bro. You just in the wrong stadium, you in the wrong city Monday night. But all things fair, you gonna have some company in your dwelling place. No worries. But no, but Giants, they're definitely the offense, they're nothing to sneeze at. Their receiving core of Darius Slayton and Malik Neighbors, the rookie out of LSU, they're definitely going to come to play and perform. So our secondary got to be on par, on point. But of course, that front seven, Steel Curtain, TJ Watt, Larry Ogunjobi, Landon Roberts, Patrick Queen are going to take care of business nonetheless. However, going into this bye week, we're not taking the Giants lightly, but taking ourselves more importantly, resting our notable players for the coming divisional matchups and just being more intelligent, more in tune, more intelligent, and more aware of the longevity more so than I'm not saying let Boswell kick 18 field goals Monday. No, 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 no. We got to make a statement just as much as anybody else, and that's Russ doing his thing, our running game returning back to full form, and our receiving core establishing some continuity. So that's that's um that's just something that I know I kind of got off course right now. I was talking about the Jets offense, but the Jets offense, they are having a bit of stifling, but those are key guys to watch out for. Darius Slayton and Malik Neighbors, two guys that are offensively threatening. That's really gonna get some touches on our secondary, no lie. Because I would imagine so. We're gonna be resting some guys early prior to the bye week, and we just may see them get more passes and touches than normal. Just may see that. Let's see where we at. However, that steel curtain is back. The steel curtain is back. TJ Watt, Larry Ogunjobi, Patrick Queen, Peyton Willis, Nate Herbig, Landon Roberts. Man, hey, that steel curtain is back. Yeah. Yeah, we might have some nicks and bumps along the way, but that comes with the territory, we built for that. But at the end of the day, you know, it's all about who got the best rotation or um who got the best depth. Because I mean, injuries, them injuries, the nickings gonna take shape, they're gonna happen, they're gonna occur. But that comes with the territory. I mean, because they all play with injuries, here and there. But I mean, that's just the real. But at the same time, with divisional play, with upcoming stakes postseason, but not looking ahead of that at all. But you just gotta kind of balance it out. And I feel like Tomlin and the DC they did a rather swell job with that nonetheless. But then but not only that, they have to build on the wins, and progress. What you got, Rose? At the end of the day got to end. Yeah, yeah. Mm. So yeah, so basically, so that's one of the top one of the top defenses. I mean, they really doing their thing right now. And but yeah, that's just the main thing, just building on, the secondary, building on their performance. Beanie Bishop building on last week, you know. And of course that front seven's gonna do what they're gonna do. I mean, they're a wrecking machine, if you will. Yep. But one thing that we can't afford to do, one thing that we've been doing over the years, and one thing that we've been crucially killing us, playing down to the competition. Mm. Yeah, that's just, one thing that, as you're building and as, we're trying to return to form, well, return to well, not even return, but establish some level of dominance, some level of greatness. We just have to get to a place to where we're blowing out the competition. I know in this it is a stretch, right? It is a stretch. However, if you having a personnel and properly managing your personnel like you're supposed to, then I'm not saying that should be an easy task or a cakewalk even, but the you should show more fluidity, and I think that's going to come over the next couple of coming weeks. More fluidity and more chemistry, especially with our situation. Rather, but I think that's something that we can't afford to do in any capacities. Play down to the competition. Point being, Monday night versus the Giants. Can Russ return to form? Russell of old? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because age and expertise, that's two things that's untradeable. Age and expertise, invaluable, untradeable. So, be that as it may, you're gonna face guys. They're gonna send Dexter Lawrence. They're gonna send Brian Burns, two guys that's really fast, and Dexter Lawrence that's really fast off the line. Just he ain't T.J. Watt fast, but he's fast enough for his size. And of course Isaiah Simmons, right? Another defender that um underrated defender that they're also going to send his way because he's older, has that bad leg, and they're gonna kind of emulate what the Jets attempted to do. But granted, our line did their thing last Monday night, and hopefully they can do that again this Monday night and stifle that pass rush. What you got, Rose? Not even gonna hold you. Russ doomed. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Our line's been sturdy. Our line has been sturdy. I must say they did a pretty good job. They did a decent job the last couple of games. I mean, we don't have the best line, and he's able to get out the pocket and scramble a good deal. And but all things considered, with what we have, and with barn injury and with Trofan Nanu out, Zach Frazier out, we're looking pretty decent, I must say. Isaac Samalo, he's coming back doing his thing, and we're looking pretty decent. We're looking pretty decent, I must say. Could the line be better? Absolutely. But Russ instinctively, Russ looked great, and hopefully he continue on build. He could build on that performance versus the Jets Monday night because that's what we're looking for. That's what we need because we have the personnel. Darnell Washington, Pat Frymouth, um, Najee, got running back that ain't got paid. I don't know why. But George Pickens and the receiving core that's That's a big question mark because I'm and of course you have the controversy where talking about bringing in another QB, another wideout, and I'm just like, okay, why? I mean, I know we know why, but why is it that you know what we have is not working, and what we have is not being utilized? Easy answer, right? Arthur Smith. I mean, you have it's like you're working on a car. You're working on this nice car, and you have all the tools and fixtures, but for some odd reason, you're refusing to apply them. Needed fixtures on the car, you know, like you're restoring a Chevy Chevelle, and you need the pistons, you need the rotors, you need the chassis, then the block, and all the fixtures, but you're refusing to. You cutting corners. So you beating this. You really beating yourself, really. So I mean, I just feel like Arthur Smith, um he's not properly using the personnel. I mean, in so many words. When you have top guys, capable guys, playmaking capable guys, I understand when your numbers called, you got to be ready to put out and perform. But the plays you drawing up, and I must say, even some players Todd Haley and Matt Canada drew up, back in the day, was a bit absurd, but yeah, some of them, kind of throw stuff to the wall and saw what stick. But I must say, Arthur Smith is more organized, but you do need to use personnel more. You do need to incorporate um, more slot plays, more deep ball route plays, because fire move numbers should be higher. Um, Darnell Washington, he needs to be utilized more than just blocking off the edge. Um, Even though he's 6'8", 250, he needs to block more. He needs to be incorporated more because he's a good catcher. And if you're utilizing your receiving core more effectively, Frymouth would indeed have more receptions and more carries. I'm sorry, more receptions. He would have bigger games because he's capable. I mean, that's just how I look at the tight end position. I look at it. That's just a extended wideout. That's pretty much what they are, extended wideouts, really. But like I said, Darnell Washington that big and Pat Frymouth that big, plus he getting $50 million over the next 4 years. Man, you got to use those guys. Look at what Belichick did in New England a couple years back with Gronk and Aaron Hernandez. Come on, man. Come on. If your receiving core not doing it done, if your receiving core is not getting it done fully, and why are you lining up full receiver packages? Just my 2 cents. I ain't on the field, but But yeah, definitely you have to mix it up with that. You definitely have to mix up that offensive personnel, man. Put Connor Hayward, give Connor Hayward more opportunities. Maybe if you pay Najee, he'll have more yardage and people want to block for him. Who knows? Steel City woes before the bye week. Before the bye week. Of course, we're not overlooking the Giants, like I said previously. Looking to take care of business on Monday night, and definitely got a lot of things to clean up. Case in point, slow starting. We can't we can't start the game slows. You know, giving up possessions, giving up third down efficiencies. I mean, punting the ball 5+ times. We can't do that. We need to stop that. I mean, we need to. We really need to get ahead of schedule and stay on schedule. That means, I mean, you're always going to have, takeaways. I mean, that's granted, but unnecessary takeaways, right? Salute, shout out Eric Jordan. Eric Jordan, my man Eric Jordan. How you doing today, brother? How you doing today, brother? Appreciate you being here, brother. Appreciate you being here, brother. Salute to you. Salute to you, my brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You on the road, Eric? What's good with you, man? You on the road? I know you be trucking, man. I know you be pushing them trucks, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you being here, my brother. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, man. So our woes, man. We gotta stop slowing. We gotta stop starting slow. We gotta control time possession better. We have to stay ahead of schedule and remain there. So with that, that's gonna come with, of course, scoring the ball on majority of our possessions. Like to score every possession. Um, Less work for Boswell having to kick 50, 60-yard field goals just because we can't get the job done in efficiency. And just and missed tackles and penalties. Yeah, we have to make effective tackles, man. We can't be giving up missing unnecessary tackles on tackles, man. We got to get those tackles and then those penalties, man. We get some of the most unnecessary penalties. We really do. We really do. Yeah, we really do. What you got, Eric Jordan? I'm doing good. Salute, brother. Salute, brother. In Ohio, heading to New Hampshire, brother. Drive safe, my brother. Drive safe, my brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But hey, just the Shamil, staying on top of the cadence, staying on top of the offense, man, making sure we not getting those unnecessary penalties. And I think we're gonna be okay. Just cleaning up those few things and cleaning up our miscues so that they don't become bigger problems in the end and come back to bite us. Because small habits become big habits, right? And especially with us, a lot of the losses we gave ourselves, especially with the Colts and the Cowboys, it's even painful. It's not the fact that you lose to certain teams, and man, when we lost to the Cowboys, I had to hear from everybody. Ugh. But it's the fact that you gave those games away. You gave those games away by punting the ball more times, 6 times a game. You missed out on opportunities. You missed out on scoring efficiency and etc. Beat yourself translation wise. But those things that primarily that our Steelers got to take care of and clean up. Going into the bye week. So I'm getting to some of these assessments. I'm getting to some of these assessments for Sunday. I'm gonna start with Cardinals and Dolphins. Cardinals and Dolphins. Cardinals and Dolphins. So Kyler Murray and the Cardinals gonna go into Miami on Sunday for the Sunday slot. Cardinals, Kyler Murray, he's gonna put up big numbers, and Dolphins won't have enough to stop him. Dolphins won't have enough to stop him or Marvin Harris. And I have Cardinals beating the Dolphins. Cardinals beating the Dolphins 21-6. 20 21-6. Cardinals beat the Dolphins 21-6. My football team. Who your team is, Eric? Who your team is, bro? Who your team is? Put in the chat. Put a chat. So next matchup, you got the Jets and Patriots. The Jets and Patriots. And this is the thing about the Jets. Oh, the Chargers. Okay. They could turn it around. They still could turn it around. They kind of like the same slot the Jets in. They could turn it around. And so the Jets got the Patriots in Foxborough Sunday. So Jets gonna go into Foxborough. I think this is where Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams and company do a complete 360. They're gonna turn this thing around. They're gonna get on the winning track so that they can make it in that slot for get that last seed in the playoffs. Hopefully compete in their division and possibly win out their division. So I have the Jets going into Foxborough and beating the Patriots. They go into Foxborough and beat the Patriots by a field goal. 18-15. 18-15. Jets beat Patriots in Foxborough 18-15. Next matchup, we got an AFC North Divisional. Ravens go to Cleveland to play the Browns. Ravens go to Cleveland to play the Browns. Excuse me. So Derrick Henry and the Ravens going to be too much for the Browns as they battle Jameis Winston and Cleveland. So, of course, there have not been an answer for Derrick Henry thus far. So Derrick Henry, he's going to run for 200 plus. He's going to run for a couple touchdowns, and he's going to pummel the Browns. They're going to pummel the Browns 33-12. 33-12. Derrick Henry, he runs for 200 plus, and they will pummel the Browns in Cleveland 33-12. Yep. That's right. Yep. Next matchup, we got Eagles and Bengals. The Eagles and Bengals. So Philly, they come into Cincinnati to play the Bengals. They coming into the jungle. Jalen Hurts has been off by a mile, but I think this is where Joe Burrow is going to come in and step his game up. Joe Burrow's at home, so he's going to be dangerous. Joe Burrow's going to pass for 300 plus. Him and Jamar Chase is going to be too much as they come up again, as the Eagles go into the jungle. And I have the Bengals beating the Eagles. Bengals beating the Eagles 29-20. 29-20 in the jungle. Bengals beat the Eagles 29-20. What you got, Eric? I think that the Bengals might beat the Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles, I don't know what's up with them, man, but the Eagles have been slipping. Yeah, they have. Next matchup, I got the Colts and the Texans. So the Colts goes into H-Town to play the Texans. However, CJ Stroud gonna be too much for him. CJ Stroud looking to make a statement in this divisional. And CJ Stroud and the Texans take out CJ Stroud and the Texans take out the Colts 20-9. 20-9. Texans and CJ Stroud beat the Colts 20-9. Next matchup, I got the Titans and the Lions. Lions been on the roll. Lions, one of the most dangerous teams in the league right now. They're playing in Detroit, Motor City, 8 Mile, Motown. Detroit Lions, Titans coming to Detroit, but the line's gonna be too much as Jamar Gibbs, Sam Laporta, and Amon St. Brown and Jared Goff gonna be too much for him, too much firepower for him. What you got, Rose? Let's just get the Meg. Oh, I don't know, Rose. I don't know what you talking about, Rose. You being crazy on Friday. But now, so the line's gonna be too much for the Titans. So line's gonna come in and dominate the Titans. It's gonna be too much firepower for them. I have the Lions beating the Tigers. I'm sorry, the Lions beating the Titans 35 to 15. 35-15. The Lions beat the Titans 35-15. Next matchup, I got the Falcons and the Bucks. The Falcons and the Bucks in Tampa. So the Falcons gonna come into Tampa to play the Bucks. Baker Mayfield and Kirk Cousins really gonna duke it out. It's really gonna be a back and forth slugfest. But I have the Bucks beating the Falcons at home. The Bucks beating the Falcons at home in a high-scoring matchup, 33-30. 33-30. Kirk Cousins and Baker Mayfield gonna duke it out, but I think Bucks defense is gonna make some major stops in the end, and Bucks win by a field goal, 33-30. Next matchup, we got the Saints and Chargers. The Saints and Chargers in LA. The Saints and Chargers in LA. So New Orleans gonna come into the Chargers arena. The Saints are going to the Chargers arena. Justin Herbert and company. Justin Herbert gonna come look to turn a season around and make a statement. Justin Herbert gonna go for over 300 yards passing, and they beat the Saints 21-6. 21-6. Chargers beat the Saints 21-6. Next matchup, we got the Bills and Seahawks. The Bills and Seahawks. This is going to be a good one. Potential game of the week because Geno been playing good and Josh Allen been playing good as well. So Josh Allen goes into Seattle looking for a dub. Seahawks it's going to be a close-knit game, high-scoring game. I can see it. But Josh Allen and the Bills going to be too much for the Seahawks. Seahawks going to edge. The Bills are going to edge the Seahawks. The Bills are going to edge the Seahawks 35-30. 35-30. Bills edge the Seahawks 35-30. Next matchup, you got the Bears and Commanders. The Bears and Commanders. Bears going to DC. Two Heisman quarterbacks battling it out. Washington looking to get back into the win column. They're looking to get back into the win column. They're going to come back. They're at home, so they're definitely going to come with an edge. And definitely after that beat down against the Ravens last week, I can imagine they're looking to redeem now, not later. So Bears are going to come in and put up some points, but they're not going to have enough as they come up against the Commanders. Commanders beat them 25-10. 25-10. Commanders beat the Bears 25-10. Next matchup, we got the Chiefs and Raiders. The Chiefs and Raiders in Las Vegas. Viva La Vegas. So Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs are going to come into the Raiders. Pat Mahomes going to have too much firepower for the Raiders. Raiders are not going to have the answer. Raiders going to make it competitive being that they're at home. But Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs beat the Raiders 27-15. I'm sorry, 27-14. 27-14. Chiefs beat the Raiders 27-14. Next matchup, you got the Panthers and Broncos. The Panthers and Broncos in the Mile High. Panthers and Broncos in the Mile High. So Panthers go into the Mile High looking for a second win on the season, but they're not going to have enough as they go up against Bo Nix and the Broncos, because Broncos just been on the tear ever since they lost to us in week 2. So, I have Broncos beating the Panthers. Broncos beating the Packers. Broncos beating the Panthers 24-9. 24-9. Broncos beat the Packers. The Panthers 24-9. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What you got, Eric Jordan? I want the Raiders to win, but more than likely, Chiefs beating them. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And Chiefs got that magic help from the refs, but you ain't hear that from me. Yeah, yeah, I will want to. I believe they're the only undefeated team. Chiefs. Yep. They are. They are. But yeah, man, Eric Jordan, man, you be safe on that road, man. Going from Ohio to New Hampshire, bro. You be safe on that road out there, brother, man. I know you be on the road quite a bit, man. But man, you just be safe out there, brother. What you got, Rose? How many accurate positions? How many accurate predictions have you made this season? Not many. I must be. As far as wins, I've called quite a few wins, but the spread have not been quite, like, case in point. The Ravens and Commanders game last week, or the week prior, I had the Ravens winning, but not by that much. I didn't have the Ravens winning, not by that. I had no clue that they were gonna run it up on the Commanders that bad. But yeah, it was bad. But I've called quite a few. I've called quite a few. Mm-hmm. You ain't. Yeah, they be getting those, man. Oh my word, they be getting those Superman calls. I mean, them things come out of nowhere. You just wonder, Stills can't even get a flag at home. I just be like, wow. And the crazy part is we gotta play them Christmas Day, and I'm trying to have a good Christmas this year. I really am. I'm like, man, we just have to play Chiefs on Christmas Day. Golly, that's gonna be, man. I got family in Kansas City, and I know I won't hear from them. Mm. But no, man, no, definitely got some solid matchups, and definitely I know, because I know for a fact a lot of ones I called as wins, they got out of hand, and it was very lopsided. It was very far from the numbers I called, and I called a lot of erroneous some losses too, but that's that. But man, I appreciate y'all, Eric Jordan and Rose, man. I appreciate y'all being here today, man. I appreciate y'all being here. I know a lot of other people gonna catch it on the replay because they out and about with the family and such, and out, stuck in traffic and doing other things, man. And I know they're gonna catch it on the replay per usual. But and that's Friday for you. That's Friday for you, man. What you got, Rose? My birthday around Christmas, you gonna have my $300. But Rose, I'm gonna write your check, Rose. I'm gonna send a check in the mail, or I'm gonna tape it to like a foot of a pigeon, and I'm gonna fly it to you like Mike Tyson used to have those pigeons. Yeah, keep an eye out for that, Rose. I was in disbelief when the 49ers lost it. Hey, man, yeah, 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 man, yeah. Man, it's a business, man. It's a business. So, monetary gain. It's what it is. Monetary gain. But yeah, man, Rose and Eric, man, I appreciate y'all being here today, man. I appreciate y'all kicking it with me, man. Y'all make sure to hit those notifications, man, and hit those notifications, like, share, subscribe on your way out, man. Share the content. Man, share the content, man. Share the channel, man. Tell everybody about the channel. If they not Steelers fans, tell them they need to be, because Pittsburgh is the real America's team with the exclamation point on it. Tell them that. Tell them that. Tell them to put that in their pipe and smoke it. For sure. Who else? Who? Hold up. Wait a minute. Shout out Packer Girl. Packer Girl, what's good with you, Packer Girl? What's good with you? Go, Pack, go. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Them Packers looking real good right now. I like how them Packers looking. I really do like how those Packers looking, no doubt. No doubt whatsoever. Even though they beat us in the Super Bowl 14 years ago, I mean, I do like how them Packers looking. Your wife is still, hey man, shout out to her, brother. Shout out to you and your wife, brother. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Yes, sir. I love that. That's what I love. That makes my day, man. That makes my day, man. When the spouses and family members are still fans, yes, sir. That's what it is, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But nah, man, I definitely, man, appreciate y'all being in here with me, man, on this Friday, man. I know y'all got tons of things to do, getting ready for the weekend and getting ready for the evening and such, man. I just appreciate y'all being in here with me, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that notification, man, and keep up on the community tab, because I'm, like I said, I'm adding many of things to it, and I'm just making updates. I'm just building it as I'm flying it, adding the flaps, wings, and rotors on it as I'm flying it midair. But man, I appreciate y'all being in here. Packer Girl, Rose, Eric, Jordan. I appreciate all y'all. Appreciate the replay game. SBC, Theo Coop, Gav Walker, SBC Nation. Man, I appreciate all y'all, man. All the support, man. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And man, y'all make sure y'all hit that notification and hit the replay game, and also click up on the premieres I'll be dropping. Now I got another premiere dropping at 7 p.m. I don't know what that is y'all time, but definitely keep on the lookout, man, because I'm definitely adding a lot more things. But we're working a lot more things into the rhythm, into the groove, man. But man, I surely appreciate y'all being here today with me, man. I am G Honda. This is the Steelmatic Network. I appreciate y'all for being here. Y'all have a great weekend. Have a great weekend.